Hi, this is Snook. How are you doing? Yep, I'm a hamburger. Because on Wednesday, in the morning, I happened to be awake. It was, well, early for me. And at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 p.m. UTC time, I went to Crazy Big Adventures' new show. Well, it's the third show he had. And it's a cooking show on the Rambling Radio on Discord. When you're a hamburger, life is rough. So sometimes you sleep until like 3 in the afternoon. I went to the show because Mr. Miller, Mr. Jack Miller, kept yelling at me that I keep missing such a wonderful show. So I went. And it was a great show. If you like food, you should be there. You should go. Because it's very informative, really. He really has a lot of answers to a lot of interesting foodie kind of questions around the world kind of thing. So I learned today that any kind of dessert in the UK is called pudding, not dessert. So a pudding can be like a cheesecake. Now, why you wouldn't call it a cheesecake, I don't know. But it's called a pudding, is the same word meaning as dessert. Which, a big light bulb moment there. And I wouldn't have learned that if it wasn't for going to the show. And the hour went by really fast because it was really interesting stuff. One of the recipes that was shared was for this pancake that you made in the oven. And I was like, I'm going to make that tonight. Because that just sounds really, really good. And we have still some maple syrup left. So I forgot about it, of course, until about 10 o'clock tonight. Because it was a healthy version. It had fruits in it and cream cheese and looked really good. But I didn't have any of that stuff. What I did have was chocolate chips. Yep. And brown sugar. Yep. That's what I had. So, I made this pan recipe with chocolate chips. And it kind of turned out like a pan cake instead of a pancake. But if it wasn't for going to the show, I never would have made it. I learned something and had fun and now have dessert / pudding for the next couple days. And it took like 15 minutes to make. You can't go wrong with a pan cake with chocolate chips. Can't. Mark your calendars. Set your alarm. And next Wednesday, go to Crazy Big Adventures cooking show called Hungry Hungry Hump Day. It's a long name, but you'll just cooking show. Remember cooking show. And it's at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 6 p.m. UTC. Make sure you are eating your lunch or dinner while you're listening. And then make sure you have some snacks for later because you're going to be hungry while listening and watching and learning. I had a great day. See? This hamburger cracks me up. And I wanted to share it with you. And because Crazy BG just asked me that, he said, well, I hope you weren't too hungry from the show. So I thought I'd let him in on the secret of how hours later I was still thinking of his show and about the pancake that I made. Have a great day, everybody. And thanks for listening. Bye.